future, Madiba's face will take shape. And I came here, I thought I should come here and ask the father of our nation, one of the great leaders of the African National Congress, one of those who started the African National Congress Youth League together with Comrade Oliver Tambo, Comrade Walter Sisulu and Anton Lembede in 1948 for a seat. I thought I should ask President Mandela, what should we do about a leadership that failed the African National Congress, that destroyed the ANC that he, Comrade O.R. Tambo and so many other comrades dedicated their lives to. We are in the midst now of one of the most difficult times in the history of the African National Congress. But I hope as time goes on and as we walk through this difficult period, perspective will arrive. We will take the right decisions. We will decide to eventually do the right thing, which I believe very strongly means that we must get rid of the current leadership and very specifically of President Cyril Ramaphosa and the National Executive. The only way to save the African National Congress is to rid ourselves from this leadership and to bring the African National Congress with a new leadership that is committed to radical economic transformation in charge. So while we are battling around, we are sometimes very disturbed. Let us continue to keep the faith. Let us continue to keep our commitment to the African National Congress. Let us say, Viva ANC. The ANC will eventually self-correct and under a new leadership committed to the true revolutionary ideals of the ANC, we will achieve the full liberation, also the economic liberation of all the people, especially the Black and African people of South Africa. Well, here we are at that unique spot where the sculpture that I walked through is now taking shape and one can see the face of Madiba. It is my hope and my prayer that as we come through the storm, as we walked through those pillars that didn't make a full picture, as we heard the wind blowing, the storm all around us, that eventually the calm will return and we will get the perspective of what we need to achieve for our nation. It can never be a cheap settlement. It can never be a compromise. It has to be a full revolutionary commitment so that when we look back and we see the full picture, it will include the poorest of the poor, the young people who today are unemployed and do not see light in this dark tunnel of unemployment and poverty that they are captured in. We have to commit. We have to make sacrifices. We must achieve our ultimate objective, which is the full liberation and also economic liberation through the radical economic transformation of our economy. South Africa must truly be a home for all its people, and especially for the Black and African people. That was the historical task that the African National Congress started with at the Waihoek Methodist Church on the 8th of January 1912. It is the historical task that in this coming year we have to recommit ourselves to. When eventually we have a national elective conference, we must elect a leadership that will bring new perspective and hope, and truly bring the revolutionary heart and the revolutionary task of the African National Congress back into perspective. Viva ANC! A luta continua.